Yeah, I am.
Oh, Elaine. So, Elaine, could you maybe share with us a little bit about Rebecca, please? Because that would be fabulous for us to hear that. This is so beautiful as well.
Yeah, so basically, through a friend of a friend, I got put in contact and must have been about 2020 because it was when COVID had just first hit. So basic picture is when my daughter is it's health needs. She really doesn't keep well. She's in part-time schooling due to medical grounds. She's only in school from an hour 30 a day, and at that point I don't even think we were in that amount. And she was literally at rock bottom. We had been through NHS, we'd had like help through them, the consultants had sent us to people for our mental health, different things, because she just was at the stage she'd had enough. She'd said up being a pine cushion, she was felt she wasn't succeeding at school, she wasn't doing anything because literally like she was rock bottom. And when you're a parent and your child's in that, you'll do anything, and I mean anything, to help them. So, as I say, a friend messaged me and said, listen, I've got this woman, I'm going to give her a message and see if she can help Rebecca. So I was like, that's great, thanks very much. Bear in mind, I'm in mainland Scotland, I'm not in Ireland, I'm not a teacher, don't work with schools, anything like that. I'm my daughter's full-time carer, so I'm not from that side of like education in any way, means or forms. So I'm very different to everyone else on this call tonight. So Katrina came on and contacted me and she was like, no, I think we can do this programme. I think we can help. I was like, great, let's give it a try. I don't know if she'll even engage. I don't know what she'll do. I don't know how she'll cope. We'll just need to try it. So basically we gave it a try. I would, as I say, I would have tried anything, and I had tried lots through the hospital and nothing worked. And something, it took a wee while, but something grasped. And I think the animation and all that, the way it was broken down, we broke it down even further. It just, something resonated with her. And I mean, she was only primary three at this point in time. And it did, it worked, it helped. She still to this day, and she's in primary seven, uses what she learned on that course. Even for going to the academy, we're still only in school an hour 45 days, so she's very behind and very different to every other child in the school because she's the only child on a part-time school timetable. So therefore she's not in the same as everyone else, she's not the same level as everyone else. So that in itself causes a lot of self-doubt and self-belief. But with the tools she's learned from Katrina from doing this course, she's able to put that into practice. She still, as I say, she does it daily, she does her affirmations. She might not be fit enough with her fatigue to sit and write them out, but she does, we voice records on her iPad and then plays them back to herself. And she, every month, at the start of the year, like there, I said to Katrina, she set a goal for Easter, which is a smaller one because her health's always worse in the winter. And then she's done a bigger one for the summer. And she's learned, even from using the management tools and things, that it's okay if she makes it and then her plan, but then isn't going to succeed due to health grounds. As long as she knows she's trying, she'll alter the goals slightly and she'll move it to when, oh, I'm not very well just now, this has happened, that's happened. And she'll, rather than being defeated that I can't do this, can't do that, can't, no, right, this isn't happening just as quick as I hope, so let's move these goals, and then she still feels the succession. The other thing that she did do, and she loved, because when she got her iPhone there for her birthday, just an old one, and set it all up from her iPad, my old iPad over, was one thing she'd done, but her iPad had died and not worked very well there, was she'd sent, at the time, she'd sent lots of little pings. So it came through every 2 hours or whatever it was during the day. And it was things like wee smiley faces, wee happy faces, like believe in yourself, just like wee quotations and things. So when she logged onto her iPhone and we put in the details of the iCloud and all that, automatically started pinging them through her phone. But see, just you would sit and watch her just going about the house and these wee pings would come through and you could see the wee brain working like and it resonating with her. But she really has, like, honestly, like when you're at rock bottom, your child and you want to do anything to help them, 100%. This course is worth any amount of money. Like, I would pay 1,000,000 times over, but it is, you need to keep doing it. Like, if she didn't keep doing it, she could easily fall back away. But the tools are there. She's learned these tools. She'll keep doing all her wee bits and pieces to help build her mindset. Don't get me wrong, we have days where she's like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I can't do this, I can't do that. And I'm like, catch that ball. We all say, catch that ball. Catch that ball in your brain. You can do this and you will do this. And we will. And you'll hear her walking about the house herself and she'll be like, catch that ball. And you know what she's thinking in her mind. And she's trying to catch that ball. But one thing I will say, that, I mean, we done this programme in 2020, sorry, at the start of COVID. But one thing that she does really thing me is every now and then Katrina will send me a message and say, and I might not even have spoken to her, just send me a message thinking about Rebecca today, how she's doing, how's she getting on. And the fact that she knows that somebody actually genuinely cares enough to still bother about that wee girl that lives in mainland Scotland that never met in her life, only seen over a Zoom call, who doesn't really fit in her perspex in the general classroom, anywhere else, an adult and someone that she's worked with way back then even bothers to resonate, to even see how she is. People in general school, teachers, people she comes across don't bother, but that woman away over in Ireland bothers to message every now and then to see how she's doing, how she's getting on, and that really, really lifts her. That it's not just the course, it's somebody checking in, how's she getting on, how's she doing, not just health-wise, but like how's she getting on, how she's thinging, and being able to go back. And then I'll say to her, like, oh, Katrina's messaged you and seeing how you're getting on and things. And that really, really lifts her spirits and boosts her and helps boost her self-esteem, that she's not just done this course and been forgotten about. That isn't the case. And as I say, she was one of Katrina's first people who done this course with her, a way back at the very, very start. And to this day, she's still not forgotten about her, which really, really means a lot to Rebecca and her confidence, her belief in herself and things. And it's like Claire said there herself with her own children, like she's used that course and she's obviously taught it through the schools, and I wish it was compulsory in every single school. I really, really do. I've got 4 children myself, and obviously this course was done with Rebecca, and she's still got her ring binder with everything in it, and she'll still go and look back, and she still uses her meditations when she's struggling to sleep or if she's having thoughts. And one thing we done was, what makes you happy? Music. And you'll know if she's having a down or something's hard or something's tough, because she'll go to her room, she'll put her music on, she'll listen to her music, and that's how she copes, and that's how she lifts her mood and brings her out that mindset. But if it hadn't been for the skills that Katrina taught her doing this course, she didn't have any of that. We say we done stuff with the hospital, they never learned anything like that. Schools tried to do stuff, there's been nothing at all. And it was like, well, it's not our problem, you're stuck with it or you deal with it. And it was just like nowhere to turn. And I will be forever, forever thankful to my friend for putting me in contact with Katrina, and Katrina for being willing to work with her and adapt the course, because she was so young and she hadn't done it and she hadn't quite tweaked it for that young an age group at that point in time. But going and tweaking and doing it, because it really, really did help her and still is helping her. As I say, now she's able to sit and say to the consultants what's going on and things where she wouldn't even speak, she would hide, she wouldn't talk to MD, but now she's getting the confidence to speak up for herself, and have that belief in herself that, no, wait a wee minute, I know my body and I know what's happening more than anyone. And yes, that happens as you get older, like, but to get her the confidence for being the wee kid that just walks in, and if they stay on that because she goes in after playtime and then after lunchtime and as classes move about, why she can run later, and knowing that kids are saying stuff about you behind your back, but to be able to have that, no, I don't need to listen to them, I am who I am, and this happens and my life will never change, my medical condition will never change, that's the way it is, but I need to make the most of my life and I need to be confident and happy in me, and I need to make challenges and I need to do them, and I need to set myself goals that are different. And yes, my goals are different to other people, but that is acceptable and that is the way it is, and that's what's going to be. And to have that confidence to be able to do that has just made such a difference to her. It honestly has.
Oh my God, Elaine. Oh, that just gives me goosebumps. And Elaine, I just can't get over you as well, because Elaine was like, no, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it, I'm not coming on camera.
I literally came in from riding lessons like a Jake, and I was like, give me 5 minutes to put a hairbrush through my hair, and literally was outside freezing. I've sat hugging 2 cups of tea trying to heat up doing this.
I said, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Rebecca did it, you can do it. And I
I
have to,
know.
Rebecca is just the most adorable child who, against all odds, I mean, we have nothing to complain about whenever you would know what this child is going through. And there she is. I mean, when I first met her, the first goal was getting her on camera.
Yeah.
You know, and then it went from that to her back out riding